Hello, I'm Jerry Ginty, the COO of Powerscourt Distillery. I was responsible for the design team and the project management of the distillery here on the beautiful Powerscourt estate in Enniskerry, County Wicklow. The Powerscourt estate is known as the jewel in the crown of the Garden of Ireland in County Wicklow. It's one of the most beautiful estates in the world and can be traced back to the 9th century to a territory that stretches across fertile plains and rugged mountainous lands. Here, the old mill house has been faithfully restored and extended to house Powerscourt Distillery, a 2,000 square foot state-of-the-art production facility and visitors centre. Steeped in history, built using local granite, the old bell that adorns the northern west wall was originally used to herald the daily lunch breaks for workers in distant fields. Being one of the oldest buildings on the estate, it boasts an ancient water mill deep in its foundations. It is this water and locally sustainably farmed grain that creates the basis for Powerscourt whisky. In recent years, we've seen growing efforts among many distilleries in becoming increasingly energy efficient and indeed green by nature. Powerscourt Distillery is committed to sustainability, and in every aspect of the project, we've tried to use the latest technologies to future-proof the building. Here we have the cooling tower. Usually the liquid is heated to 60 plus degrees and waste hot water from the distillation process typically goes into the cooling tower to reduce the temperature to 20 degrees before releasing into the drain. The cooling tower consumes large amounts of heat to complete this process. Together with our design team, JV Tierney and Quinn Downs, we found a new purpose for the waste heat water produced in the distillation process. The distillation process produces significant amounts of hot water, which is usually sent to the cooling tower to reduce the temperature to 20 degrees. The team recognised that there was an opportunity to reduce the heating costs for the distillery and visitor centre. We looked at ways of harnessing and the redistribution of the waste heat. This sustainable energy source was perfect for heating the building. The use of the heat exchangers and the air heat pump is implemented on the production floor to reuse the heat from the production process and reduce our energy needs. To effectively manage our energy consumption, we have invested in a building management system which monitors and measures our energy consumption on a daily basis. This includes gas, electricity and water. We also future-proofed the distillery and visitor centre by installing a heatsink in the foundations of the building. The heatsink is an insulated concrete thermal energy reserve, which it can receive and store huge amounts of heat, thus creating a thermal mass for the building. The heatsink absorbs the heat from the underfloor heating during the day and releases this back into the building at night, thus reducing our gas and electricity consumption. We are also very proud to partner with Calor Gas, utilising their 100% renewable biogas to power our distillery and visitor centre. In line with our commitment, Powerscourt Distillery have signed up to the Origin Green Sustainability Charter. Origin Green is Ireland's pioneering food and drink sustainability programme. The programme is the world's only national food and drink sustainability programme and enables Powerscourt Distillery to set and achieve measurable, sustainable targets that respect the environment and serve local communities more effectively. Our two main byproducts, spent grain from mashing and pot ale from the first distillation, are collected by a local farmer and fed to the cattle. We try to limit the amount of liquid sent for land spreading, with future plans to anaerobically digest the non-edible wastewater to create a biogas. Regarding our raw material sourcing, all barley is grown on the east coast of Ireland and even some here on the Powerscourt estate that we use in the process. We endeavour to work with raw material and packaging suppliers who have ethical practices while retaining the quality and premium feel our customers expect. We've taken every opportunity to continuously improve on everyday tasks, such as recycling our coffee granules, which are used to enhance the compost in the award-winning Powerscourt Gardens just beside the distillery. And finally, last but not least, all our takeaway coffee cups and Furcullen ice cream packaging are in biodegradable and fully compostable packaging. Thank you for your time, for joining us on our sustainability journey. We look forward to continuing the mindset and continuously striving to enhance our sustainability offering.